Hello again, gang. Welcome back to Sunderland on the road to glory with me, Jayhuahua, or should I say, Bottle Job FC. Are we going to win the league? We should do. Let me tell you how it's been going. I'm on the wrong side for this. There we go. Yes, welcome back, gang. It has been going amazingly. Last time we were here, of course, 8-0 against Atletico Madrid after a 2-2 draw against Palace. So, going forward, United 1-2-1, Villa 1-2-1, drew 1-1 against Tottenham, beat Brighton 3-0, drew against Chelsea, beat Newcastle. Jayhuahua is on fire, let me tell you. Beat Sheffield Wednesday in the third round of the FA Cup, Everton 2-1, Leeds 5-1. Brighton 4-1, Man City 4-2, a Lorenzo Luca hat-trick. All the goals in the first half. Look at this, 4 goals in the opening 23 minutes. That was to make it 4-1, I believe. And then West Brom 3-0 in the FA Cup fourth round. Then finally, our first loss of the season in the league against Arsenal, 1-0, and then we draw 0-0 against Tottenham. Now, everyone else is still dropping points. We are 6 points clear, game in hand on Liverpool, 8 points clear of Arsenal on the same games. We've just drawn against Tottenham. We've just lost against Arsenal. So, is that bad? Not really, because you're going to lose and you're going to draw some games. But we've drawn 8, and we're so far ahead at the top of the league. Like, if you look at it, 30 points is the most Liverpool can get. Liverpool can get to 86. Arsenal can get to 87 if they win all their remaining games, which, you know, is that likely? I'm not too sure. So, also, how have we been doing? Well, as I say, Jayhuahua, look at him here, 15 goals, top of the charts. Him and Luca, top of their average rating. And Gio Reyna has just very recently slipped out the top 3. So we were top 3. Razvan Chiorian down there in 10th. Leandro Clavio in equal 12th. Yes, with equal 12th. Now, we're back today for the first leg of the knockout stages of the Champions League against Atalanta, and then we're going to bring you the Aston Villa game. But there are some sad things to report. Firstly, Razvan Chiorian, torn abdominal muscle. He's going to basically be out for the majority of the rest of the season. Al-Bishi has literally, in the last game against Tottenham, broke his bloody ribs. So he's out. And if you look, I've moved him into the box-to-box and you can see the improvement. He's on a 7.11 instead of a 6.86. He's got 6 assists instead of 1. Funnily enough, he's only scored a goal in a non-competitive game for me. So he's yet to score for me. But he's out for the next few weeks. So 2 of our huge signings at the start of last season are unable to play. I've tied down quite a few people for new contracts because a little bit of money came in January because I sold a couple of old favourites. Let's have a look what's happened. So we bought in Paulistenia and Ignacio de los Santos. So Paulistenia has arrived at the club, 18 years old. He will get homegrown at club. He looks decent, great potential. I'm going to start playing him, bringing him off the bench, giving him a few minutes. Ignacio de los Santos is 19. He looks very good. A lot of potential. We've left him on loan at Penarol because that's where we got Leandro Clavio from, and he's done brilliantly. So we have bought in Ignacio de los Santos for about 3.3 million. And that's how much we paid for Clavio. Who's gone, I hear you ask? Well, Asim Agic. Goodbye, Asim. He wasn't happy. He wasn't playing. He was homegrown at club, but what's the point in having a homegrown at club player if they're not going to play? Literally, this season, he's made 3 appearances, 2 of them off the bench. He's played more for his international side. Last season, 7. Season before, 6. I can understand why he wanted to leave. I let him go. A profit. And he did well for us for a time. He was good for a couple of seasons. A nice squad player. Asim Agic, you will be missed. Joe Gelhart's gone out on loan. Again, didn't really see a role for him. He wasn't playing. He hadn't played at all this season. He'd come on as a sub in Europe and in the Cup. Let's let him go and spread his wings, get his value up, and maybe sell him in the summer. Angelo, he came whinging he wasn't playing enough. I failed to meet the quota. Said I'd let him go if the right bid came in. Well, Crystal Palace came in with a bid of 46.5 million. That's a lie. They came in with about 30. We negotiated to about 38. Then Bayern Munich came in at 39, and then I kept offering him out like 40 million. The other one had come in, and I just basically battled back and forth until Crystal Palace offered 46.5, and Bayern Munich then decided to go back to 35 million max. Even though they had a 44 million pound bid accepted, I don't know what was going on. Anyway, he's gone to Crystal Palace for 46.5 million. We didn't have anyone we really wanted to sign, other than the youngsters that we did. So we funneled a load of money into our wages, and we've now tied basically everyone down. Adam Hlozek, he's unhappy, needs more playing time, so he needs a new contract. Sleacher rejected our contract. I was being stingy. But everyone else has been tied down. Lorenzo Luca has got himself £180,000 per week. But our captain, our illustrious leader, our superstar, has to get a new contract. So yes, Iosu Marco, if you remember, he scored a double hat-trick against Atletico Madrid. He's top scorer in the league. He's scored 28 goals in 19 starts and 6 off the bench. So 25 games, 28 goals. He's worth 72 to 80 million, and he's got a new contract. He had been wanted. People have been putting bids in of about 50 million. He's not going anywhere in this form. Should I let him go for that kind of money? Possibly, but he's at his potential. And to be honest, he's going to be a fantastic squad player for years to come. The only problem is he's not homegrown at club. I'd love him to be homegrown at club, but it is what it is. Anyway, we've got the first knockout round against Atalanta now. We're bringing to you in the Champions League. So let's get straight to it. Hey, finally, Sander Mass is starting to improve his attributes. He's had his attributes like in the red going down and everything, but he's been playing out of his skin. He's come off the bench a hell of a lot this season. He's been getting minutes, but he's scored quite a few goals. He's actually only scored 5. Feels like he's scored more. But we're finally improving in the attributes. Let's have a look at how he's getting on. Yeah, I mean, look at this. He's really flying up in some of the attributes. Okay, I'm in the way for a couple down here. Let me tell you, his strength and stamina have both gone up by 1. Maybe I've made the right decision to really stick with him. He's only on 2.5 stars out of 4. Good play for most Premier Division sides. I'm a Premier Division side. He's a good player for me. We're keeping hold of him. The Razvan Churian. Why is he on the bench? Oh, because he's only just got injured. Yes, of course. He's just got injured. Unfortunately. Where is Leandro Clavio? So, we've got... That's our team. That's our starting 11. Do I play Sander Mass or do I play Buenaventura? Oh, no. Reyna's unfit. It's not helped as well through January that we've had the African Cup of Nations going on. So that means Larry Busari, Zuagi, and God, who else has been there? 3 of my team have been there. Oh, it's a snowy evening in Italy. And here we go, we're off. In the Champions League knockout stages, Sunderland against Atalanta. First highlight, Reyna whips in the corner. Lorenzo Luca, 1-0. Away goals don't count anymore. But we don't care. If we get a result away, I'm very confident we'll go through in the home leg. So we probably won't bring you that game. I'm very conscious of the fact that we are in a title run and a Champions League run, where I sort of want to balance and bring you both run-ins, but I don't want to bring you too many episodes. I do want to still keep the pace up in terms of episodic content. Adam Hlozek's got a knock. a potential knee injury. Well, he's coming off at half time. Reina. Same again. Luca. Oh, it could have been and maybe should have been 2. Alexis McAllister has scored for Barcelona. Plays for Brighton in real life. Interesting. Here come Atalanta. Get it away. Leonardo. Brilliant. Sanchez now is going to pick that up at the back for them. Cambiasso. Herrera. Barancha. Angelino. Pasalic. Ilias. Oh, oh, God, I was going to say easy for Breno, but he made a meal of it. A lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. I am happy. However, Sander Mass, not playing great. But Hlozek's injured, so De Silva's coming on. Because I want to play Marco against Villa and have him fully fit. Unless I need him, he's not coming on. So De Silva's coming on here. And I'm going to bring on Camilo for Johnny Aveles, who's been booked. Because I don't want to go down to 10. And I think I'm going to leave it like that till maybe the 70th minute. And then I'm going to bring Reina off and rest him. Because ideally I want to play him against Villa as well. Clavio, Leonardo, Mas, Camilo, Sleacher. Come on, let's go and get a second, boys. Lovely play. Sleacher. Oh. Not a great pass. And it's now Atalanta's highlight. Oh, no. Oh, Breno. What a save. What a save. Yes, get in there. Huge in this Champions League tie. Luca, near post, nods it clear. Try and get past your 6'7" Lorenzo Luca. He is also getting a bit knackered. Oh, God. Breno now. Big kick clear. Luca. Oh, get up there and nod it down. Woo. Clavio. Luca. Pull it back. Sleacher. Through to De Silva. Make it 2. Go on. Oh, he skewed it wide. Oh, now's a highlight. Great tackle. Sander Mass. Oh, great ball. De Silva. Make up for that miss. He does! Alexandro De Silva and Sander Mass with the assist. Said I was going to bring him off. Now I've got one substitute left. Who do I rest? Reina or Luca? What a finish. So I'm going to bring on Zuagi for Reina. Seems to be the plan. 2-0. Come on, can we keep it tight? Kept Luca on because he's a threat from set pieces. And another corner, and if he nods in another corner, that's game over, tie over. But I'll take 2-0. Definitely take 2-0. Can we keep it tight? Come on. Nod it clear. What a save by Breno. Oh, God, Clavio's knackered. And he's only got a 6.6. He's my first choice right back for the remainder of the season. That's it. Full time 2-0. And we're absolutely buzzing. Oh, 3 to 4 weeks. We are... I've let a couple of people go in January because I didn't think they'd have a role to play. Joe Gelhart's gone on loan. Angelo and Asim Agic have been let go just completely. And we have been hit by 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries. Yeah, Cranston's got a broken leg. Yeah, forgot to tell you that, didn't I? That 8.3 for Breno. Man of the match. Cometh the hour, cometh the Breno. Get to the Aston Villa game. Right, so Carmo's going to be getting a game at right back again. Not got the sharpness, but said I'd play him a bit more. And he's going to get that time now. Larry Bassari against his former club with Mariano Scalvini at centre-back. Chelsea wants Scalvini. He's going to be homegrown at club. I can't see myself wanting to sell him. Absolutely not. Marco and De Silva up front. Buenaventura, Velez and Zouaghi as the central three. Reina, whilst knackered, is going to play. And then we've got Robble, Paulistinha, Sleecher, Sandermas. No one who... Oh, Luca can play up front. I'm short of strikers now. Oh, we're having a bit of a nightmare, gang. We're having a bit of a nightmare. Right, against Aston Villa. Aston Villa in 9th. We're at home. I would say we have to bounce back from the defeat and draw against Arsenal and Tottenham, respectively. And I'd back us to do so. Who's everyone else got in the league? So Arsenal are playing Forest. Liverpool aren't playing today. Newcastle have now slipped down to 11th, which is very satisfying because they were doing very well for they were doing very well for a time. As you can see here, they were up in 2nd and they were there or thereabouts. They slipped about, but then they've fallen away recently. As you can see, we have been top since game week 8. We've never wavered. Liverpool have been up and down. Arsenal have been there or thereabouts. United have been down and then back up again. Chelsea have been all over the place. Where was Southampton? Southampton have been, yeah, like I say, up in 4th. There you go, as you can see. West Ham in 7th. They've been doing very well as well this season. But anyway, we are digressing. We've got the game against Aston Villa today. So Arsenal have gone back up into 2nd. With a win, Everton have beaten Tottenham. This is the thing. Everyone's losing so many games this season. Look at all the losses and all the defeats. I mean, look at Chelsea in 7th with 10 defeats. Loads of draws. I mean, I've drawn 8. I've drawn too many. Carmo is lacking in match sharpness and may struggle to see out the match. Let's hope he can last. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure you do. Give him the usual spiel. And we're off early. Early encouragement. Get those big green happy faces. And they're there. I'm on the wrong side for this. Just realised. Sorry for the Atalanta game where I was on the same side. Never mind. Marco. Ooh. Right, Zouaghi. That's yours. Get it. Velez. Scalvini. Scalvini. Come on. We need an early goal. Settle those nerves. Marco. Off the post. Going to give him some more. I was going to give him some more encouragement. However, the highlight started. I thought I'd paused it. I obviously didn't. De Silva. Zouaghi. Oh. Scalvini now. Busari. Oh, God. Oof. Velez, brilliant. Oh, what's this? It's just so scrappy. Is this their highlight? No. Well, we don't know, do we? It's changed back and forth so many times. What's happening here? Zouaghi. Marco. And we scored! Don't you dare go to VAR. 29th goal of the season. It's his 16th in the league, I think. 1-0. Iosu Marco. That was the weirdest highlight I think I've probably ever seen on Football Manager. All over the shop. Jayhuahua's got a bloody knock. Do without that. Could do without that. Kanate. Mingueza. He's lost a lot of conditioning as well, which leads me to believe that he's not doing okay. I'm stopping mid-highlight. Potential thigh injury. Hampered by injury, and he's got a 7.3. Oh! Right. Camillo or Sleacher? Sleacher's a bit unfit. Camillo's got better conditioning. I'm going to put Velez as the box-to-box. Annoyingly, I don't want to aggravate it and make it worse. I can do with it being like 3 days, 4 days, like tight thigh, tight hamstring, few days, that's it. I don't want it to be like a 6-week sort of jobby. More nervous than I let on there. Thought that sailed into the top corner. Here we go. Carmo now with the throw-in. Oh, Camillo's not at the races today. I'm going to shout to Camillo to focus. He's not happy. Overwhelmed by the feedback. Well, get whelmed. It's been all Aston Villa. Oh, God, Breno with a save. Right, I'm going to demand more. Please, none of the shots were taken. I'm not really that happy, really, to be honest. But that's going to get the big green happy faces. Who's got a 6.5? Innocenti. Can't afford to bring you off, my friend. Can't afford to bring you off. Buenaventura, will you stop being so crap? Great in the Champions League. He's not done the business in the league. He really hasn't. He's coming off. Sander Mass, who's been great all season. And he's come off the bench a lot at half-time. It's unfair. He's got so many appearances from the bench, but it is what it is. What can you do? De Silva now. Making runs forward. Pulls it back. Innocenti. Sander Mass. Come on. We want a second. Busari now. Innocenti to Reina. Oh, Gio Reyna. Innocenti's going to get a boost to his 6.5 rating with that assist. He was involved in the build-up, though, multiple times, so I'll give him that. But it's all about Reina, who, again, he's losing a bit of fitness and needs to think about his condition. And he's almost just consigned himself to being brought off soon. What a goal. 2-0. 8 points clear with 10 games remaining. And we're going to bring on the youngster, Paulistenia. Because I promised to loan him out. I need to give him enough minutes that he's not going to be annoyed when he's not loaned out. Because he's got to be homegrown at club. Because I think he's going to be really good. And because I've got a bit of a shortage of players at the moment, he probably will be able to play, or have to play, a few games. He's not good enough yet. But by giving him some minutes, hopefully he will start to improve. Nod it clear. That's it. Velez, yours. Oh. Get it out. Get it out. Breno again. Magnificent. Oh, yes, Breno. Oh, wow. I was going to say, got rid of that quick, but De Silva just doing nothing. I praised them. They loved it. They loved a bit of praise. I 2-0 up. Give them the praise. Paulistenia. Oh, back to Carmo. Velez, Paulistenia, Scalvini, Busari, Innocenti now. Sander Mass. Oh, Innocenti, Tiosu Marco. Can it be 3? No. Got it too far wide. Montgomery with the challenge. This is their highlight. Innocenti. Oh, what a brilliant header. Get him above a 6.8. He's been influential in this second half. Instrumental in what we've been doing. Every highlight, he's done something. Come on, FM. Sort a brother out. Velez. Palestina on his debut. Oh, audacious. He misses, though. Clips the bar. But it's good signs early doors. Innocenti still getting a 6.8. Justice for Innocenti. Badrami. Headed away by Velez. Cakey now. Oh, Velez with the interception. Go for the big ball. Oh, he keeps it then. Carmo. He keeps Carmo. Sandermas. Never get sick of that pun. That's why I've not sold him. Could have sold him in January. I actually accepted a bid from Borussia Dortmund for about 27 million. I just negotiated it up. And I brought back Lavi Paskalev, who's been out on loan basically since I bought him. Very similar attributes, to be fair. Similar polygon. I thought, fine, let him go. Bring in Paskalev. And then Parmo rejected the offer from Dortmund. Almost sold Hlozek for about 55 million to West Ham as well. I'm glad I didn't. God, I was gutting my squad. Literally just taking all the players that I wasn't really playing. All the first team was getting injured. But I'm trying to balance the books. Here we go. Slavi Paskalev. He went back out on loan. And yeah, he's doing really well at Reading. So happy days. In terms of the finances, yes, I tried to balance the books and we've got minus 7 million. So it was the sale of Angelo that really sort of assisted getting us back to where we are. 1 to 2 days for Zouagi, fine. Usari's Jada could do with the rest. He can sod off. He's just pissed off to Nigeria. Played in the African Cup of Nations, wherever it was, for Nigeria. He wants a rest. He can do it in the summer. No World Cup in 2029, is there? Right. So, I can't even tell you when we're going to be back next, gang, because there's no point coming back for the Atalanta game because I'm confident we'll hold on to that 2-0 win. Hopefully we beat West Ham in the FA Cup 5th round. We'll probably come back for one of the next round games of the Champions League and adjacent either an FA Cup game or a league game. But that being said, the end of the video is now. Now is the time to hit the like button and go and smash the subscribe button or just gently click it. Either or, the result's the same. Take care. I'll see you soon.